Welcome back to the Stadium. I'm Parent Tomasco, joined by Jackson Easley, and today we are talking about the girls' varsity lacrosse team versus Fairfield Ludlowe. New Canaan is 1-0 already to start their season strong, where Ludlowe lost to Daniel Hand last Saturday, 12-13. Jackson, what do we see? What should we see here today?
For Ludlow, defensively, they're definitely going to need to prevent New Canaan from getting any inside shots. That's really how New Canaan was so dominant last weekend over Stamford. And if Ludlow can do a good job of keeping New Canaan away from the crease, getting those easy shots, I think they could have some success tonight, Perrin.
Definitely.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dunning Stadium here at New Canaan High School for today's FCAC girls lacrosse game between the Fairfield Ludlowe Falcons and the New Canaan Rams. Let's meet this afternoon's starting lineups. First for the Falcons of Fairfield Ludlowe. Number 2, Grace Machette. Number 4, Sophia LaFalce. Number 6, Erin Kieser. Number 7, Merrill Bernstein. Number 8, Callie Summers. Number 9, Haley Armand. Number 10, Claire Davenport. Number 11, Coco Norman. Number 12, Taylor Wolf. Number 16, Campbell Eckert. Number 22, Lucy Chandler. And in goal this afternoon for the Falcons is number 00 Kennedy Carr. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the New Canaan Rams. Number 1, Carolyn Barron. Number 3, Dylan Patton. Number 4, Kate Coyote. Number 5, Stella Nolan. Number 6, Kaylee Harden. Number 8, Devin Russell. Number 9, Caroline Underwood. Number 10, Jade Lowe. Number 16, Jamison Leahy. Number 18, Hollis Mulry. Number 23, Lexi Tully. And in goal this afternoon for the Rams is number 42, Claire Mahoney. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise for the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. said he didn't know. So then nobody told him. So he had to go. They played with their sneakers. Some of them, like, I don't know, they lost 42. But yeah, they were at turf field. Nice place.
Where was that at? I know where it was. It was it's in Stratford. It's
Yeah.
you know they hold down that area down there, down that road before you get to the football
Yep.
field.
Yep.
That whole area they made a baseball complex, baseball softball
Wow.
complex.
Wow.
Yeah. I've seen pictures of it.
All right, Rams.
All right, and we're off to the races with Kaylee Harden, one of the captains for New Canaan, taking the draw up against Callie Summers, number 8 for Ludlowe. This should be an interesting matchup. Two best players on each team.
Kaylee Harden's definitely a great player, Perrin. She was very dominant last week on the draw.
It's a great little dump off to Dylan Patton. Dylan Patton going all the way. She shoots, but it is saved by Kennedy Carr. Harden tries to intercept that one, but Kaylee rides it all the way up. Untouched, Summers goes all the way.
Great job by the Ludlowe defense there, really slowing down Patton on that initial shot attempt and clearing the ball and getting themselves a nice settled possession to start the game.
Cut in through the middle. Tries to do a little bit of a Twizzler shot, but it gets picked up by number 16, Campbell Eckert. Now down with it by X. Dumps it off, and it gets saved by Claire Mahoney. Now the ball's loose. Kaylee Harden tries to scoop up with it, and she does.
That was a great save there by Claire Mahoney, Perrin. She's just one of the captains of this team, a real leader for her defense.
Yes,
Just the kind of momentum booster you need to start a game.
definitely. Here's defender Carolyn Barron bringing it up and dumping it off to Caroline Underwood, who brings it down to X. Oh, passes it off right to Hollis Mulry, but he gets saved again.
That was a great cut there by Mulry to find the open space on the field. She's got to finish that one next time, but
Yeah.
that's an opportunity the Rams just want to have all game.
Looking for a cut by Dylan Patton. She shoots and she scores. Top right corner. That was a great shot and a great pass by Caroline Underwood.
Great awareness there by Underwood to find the open Patton. Dylan Patton was just able to really slice through the defense there, find an open spot on the crease, and get a very easy look to start the game.
Yep.
The goal scored by number 3, Dylan Patton. The assist goes to number 9, Caroline Underwood.
Okay, we've got the same matchup on the draw again. Harden versus Summers.
It's interesting. He's one of the best basketball players in the FCAC and one of the best hockey players in the FCAC. That's great.
Great grab by Kaylee. Oh, and there's a whistle on it. Will be her ball.
Interesting to see Kaylee Harding go 2-0 from the draw to start the game. Summers is a much taller player, standing at 6'1", one of the best basketball players in the FCAC. She definitely has a big height advantage, but Harding's been able to win both the draws so far.
Here's sophomore Lexi Tully with it now. Pulls it out and brings it back to Underwood by X. Tries to get that one off, but can't correctly get it to Patton. Here they are setting up their play. Patton trying to go through it. Goes through a defender, but it gets saved by Carr. And it looks as Claire Davenport, defender, number 10, gets a yellow card for that one.
And I believe Caroline Underwood will have an 8-meter attempt here. She took 4 of these last game, was unsuccessful for all 4, I believe. So hopefully she can turn her luck around on this attempt.
Right in the middle, it should be, that's the ideal spot. That's a great save by Carr.
Great save and an important save to prevent her team from going down 2-0 early in this game.
Meryl Bernstein gets pushed out of bounds, and it will be white ball after the triple team from New Canaan. Oh, no, it will be Ludlow's ball. Summers now trying to attack the gap. Looks like they gave a yellow card out to Stella Nolan for hitting her in the head. Checks to the head. It's very unsafe.
This is going to be a great opportunity here for Ludlowe. If they want to keep pace with New Canaan, who's just so potent offensively, they're going to need to be matching every goal that the Rams put on the board.
There's Summers going up against Hardin again with Barron with the slide. She brings it all the way back down to X. Tries to dump it off, but the pass is missed. You're dropping a lot of balls.
That was good ball movement by Ludlow, I thought, up until that mishandled pass. They're just not really creating any opportunities.
No.
They're not really forcing the Rams to shift very much on defense. And they're not creating many good looks.
She dumps that one off to Coco Norman, who still holds on to it, and then gives it back to our point guard, Summers.
Excellent defense by Carolyn Barron, who's just one of the best defenders on the team. As I said that, though, the goal.
Goal by Callie Summers. That'll be the first one on the board for the Falcons.
That was a great job by the Falcons there to capitalize on an opportunity. They had a nice long settled possession. They really set up their offense there, moved the ball around, and just got a great opportunity for one of their best players.
Yeah, she ended up being the leading scorer in women's lacrosse history at Princeton.
Here we have the Hardin Summers matchup once again. There's Callie Summers' first draw control of the day, which she won.
She was finally able to get what she wanted there on the draw, able to pop it to herself, set up her team with a nice offensive possession and a chance to take the lead here.
Now down at X, Taylor Wolf has it. I like what Ludlow's doing here. They're passing it off after they attack the gaps, which is great, and making the defense work.
And looks like they had a good opportunity there. Had a player wide open on the crease, just unable to complete the fundamentals and make that pass.
Here comes Tully, pass it off to Mulry. Oh, and she just misses it by an inch.
Golden opportunity there for Hollis Mulry. She had the shot she wanted, just sorted a bit over the goal. She's going to want that one back.
New Canaan now slowing down the game.
I'd like to see them get Devin Russell involved here. She had 4 goals last game against Stanford. She's a great offensive threat for this team.
Yeah.
When they get the ball to her, typically good things happen for them offensively.
Yeah. There goes a cut from Stella Nolan and tries to get the shot off, but can't quite land it in the goal.
That's a shot you're fine with.
Yeah.
You're Coach Woods. Your team retains possession. Just another good look on the cage, and they can set up their offense again.
Here comes Patton. Oh, with another shot bounces off Carr's shin. But Harden will retrieve it, and White will still have possession. That's an offsides call for Ludlowe. Here comes Maury trying to cut through the middle, and it gets saved by Carr once again.
That was a great sequence there for Carr. 4 saves. The Rams put 4 shots on her, but none of them converted.
Yep.
So
Oh, but Maury gets it back, and now she got the ball from the transition. Passes it off to Nolan. Tries to pass that off to Patton, but can't quite make the connection.
good play there by Nolan, just trying to make that extra pass. Unable to finish it, but that's the pass you need to make to score a goal against a tough goalie like Carr.
Yeah. Davenport now had the ball but lost it, rolled out of bounds. Mulry will get the ball back for New Canaan.
That was definitely a blunder by Davenport. Pass went right to her, just bounced a little bit.
Yeah.
She couldn't handle it. Ludlowe's had some difficulty clearing the ball so far.
Yeah. Harden now with it in the middle. Passes it to Tully, who also had a hat trick in their last game against Stanford as a sophomore. Here's Russell trying to go through the gap. She pulls out and gives it to Mulry. Mulry now at X. Here goes Harden trying to cut through. Shoots it. Gets pushed and doesn't quite make it. That was a great move, trying to cut through the gap past the defender and couldn't get the shot off.
And great off-ball movement there by the Rams to set that one up, really clearing some open space in the middle for Harden to operate.
Harden now at the 8-meter. Looking
One of
for
the
a
best
goal.
shooters on this
Yeah.
team. Great opportunity for the Rams.
It is. Oh, and she passed that one off to Tully. Interesting choice that she made there.
Don't see that very much from her.
No.
Usually she'll take it straight to the goal, but maybe it was something Coach Woods discussed with them in the pregame, but for whatever reason, passed that one out.
Great hustle there by Tully, who just won that.
And hustling for those missed shots, just so important for teams to retain possessions and win these close games.
Great cut by Stella Nolan in the middle. There's Nolan again with the cut. Oh! And the ball just drops out of her stick shoots, she scores! Wow, that was such a great goal.
That goal was a long time coming for the Rams. They had many opportunities. I'm sure after the first 10 minutes of this game, inside shooting and finishing is going to be a major key in practice for Coach Woods this week.
Definitely. That is Patton's second goal of the game so far.
I only watched half last night. I thought it was going to be over.
And that's the production you expect from Patton, the Cornell commit, great player and a captain on this team. Her leadership offensively is something that the younger players on the team really thrive off of.
We have two subs checking in. We have a sophomore, Catherine Norton, and a junior, Molly Reed. Ludlow's changing it up on the draw control now and have Aaron Kesser for the Falcons taking it against Hardin. That one goes wide to the defense. Barron almost takes it, but Ludlow comes up with it. Summers now with it.
Hey, how are you, man?
Debbie. This team's absolutely great, right?
Yeah, this should be a good game. Yeah. How's everything with you? All right?
Did you go to watch varsity?
Lucy Chandler now trying to go past Carolyn Barron, but she does not let that happen. And they pass back up to the middle.
Here's some confusion on the field. I think New Canaan thinks Ludlowe is offsides. But not sure if the official sees the same thing.
Great pickup by Jade Lowe. Look at the speed she's got there, just taking it all the way down the field. That's great. Dumps it off to Hardin. Hardin now driving to the middle.
Great job by Jade Lowe there. One person clear to set her team up with a nice settled possession.
Definitely. And there's the offsides call for Ludlowe.
All right, I'll catch you later, bro.
That's going to be their second offsides call of this game.
And it took a while for the official to call that one. All the New Canaan players were screaming about it.
Wow, what a great snag by Mulry into the goal of the top right corner. Way to put the Rams up by 2 now.
And that's why she's committed to play lacrosse at USC, Perrin. Great finish by her. Capitalizing on a really good opportunity.
Definitely.
Hollis Mulry on assist, Caroline Underwood.
That's a really hard angle to get, and she got it. New Canaan now switching it up on the draw control. We have sophomore Lexi Tully taking it.
And Lexi Tully is excellent on the draw. Only a sophomore, as you said, but one of the best on this whole team at these draws and one of their best offensive players.
Yes. And look at that, she gets it. And goes straight into the middle. Looks like it tipped off the stick there by Norton.
That's something you never want to happen if you're the Rams. You win the draw, you get a possession, you're just starting to move the ball around, and you fail to do the easy pass.
Ball goes back to Carr. Looks like Ludlowe, Meg Mazio gets knocked down there, but will still have possession of the ball. Passes it behind her to Summers.
Ludlowe finally cleared it, but it was not after quite some effort. The Rams have done a great job riding them on the clear all game long.
That is definitely one of their strong suits. Bernstein now with it, dumps it off to X. Here's Eckert. Eckert could have a chance to go one-on-one here.
Ludlow's just really having difficulty generating opportunities on offense. They got that one goal on Summers, but
Yeah.
other than that, they just really have not been creating many good looks.
Oh, Eckert gets past Patterson. And she will get a call for an 8-meter shot. Pass that off. She shoots. She doesn't score. Taylor Wolf trying to get a shot off for Ludlowe.
That was a great cup there by
It
Wolf.
was.
And great awareness to get the ball to her.
It was very sneaky. She just snuck right in there past the crease.
She's got to finish that one next time, especially when you're down, playing an away game. Those are the ones that really count.
Here's Eckert being double teamed. Pass it off to Summers. Now there's a whole sea of white trying to crash on her, but they don't crash in time, and Summers scores her second goal of the game.
Great play there by Summers, just imposing her will on the Rams defense. Took the ball right through the middle, got an easy shot off. It's a great play by her.
Ludlowe goal scored by number 8, Callie Summers. Assist, number 16, Campbell Eckert.
Harden is back on the draw control up against Kesser. Great snag there by Russell.
Harden's been really excellent on the draw so far. Just giving her team possession after possession, which is just so crucial in a tight game where teams are getting kind of limited offensive opportunities.
Oh, wow. That looked like a missed pass by Underwood to Russell and kind of just bopped off of one of their sticks into the goal.
Carr is not going to be happy about that
No.
one.
Russell?
Ball bounced right past the goalie. I'm not even quite sure who shot that or passed it, I guess.
Buchanan goal, we think, by number 8, Devin Russell.
Here we go. We have the same matchup on the draw once again.
And letting a goal in like that can really be a confidence killer for the goalie.
Yes.
So it'll be interesting to see if she's able to rebound from letting that in.
Here we go. Russell grabbing it again. Pass it off to Harden. Harden uses her speed to go straight through the middle. Wow. Once again, scores it. Hits the top crossbar. That was a great goal. Great take. Just great execution overall.
And a way to take initiative there by Harden. Some players on the break will kind of pull it out, throw a pass, and go into settled offense. Harden saw an opportunity. There was a lane there. She took it, went straight to the cage, and a great finish by her.
Yes.
Assist, Devin Russell.
Just like that, 2 goals for the Rams in a span of about 30 seconds, making it a 3-goal game. I feel like just a moment ago, it was only a 1-goal game, and Ludlowe was right in it.
Harden grabbing it. Pass it off to Nolan. Nolan running down the field. Off to Hollis Mulry. Underwood now with it. Here goes Mulry trying to 1v1. Oh, wow, and what a great cross-up. Scores right through the goalie's legs. That was a great goal by Mulry and just a great 1v1 take overall.
Absolutely fantastic there by Mulry. You can't coach talent like that. She just got an isolation play. All of her teammates were there on the other side of the box. She took a 1v1, roll dodge right to the cage. Great finish.
Here's Kessler trying to switch it up, going on the same side as Kaylee Harden to see if she can maybe grab possession here.
It definitely seems like the Ludlowe defense was a bit demoralized by that kind of deflection shot that Carr allowed in, because since then the Rams have just been on a 3-goal run and really taken this game to Ludlowe.
Russell will grab that ground ball once again and hand it off to Patton. Patton to Mulry. Mulry trying to take her girl again. Shoots and it gets deflected right off Carr's stick. Here's Summers now picking up the ground ball and running it all the way downfield.
Ooh.
So, I mean, looked like that was a slash, I guess. Just looked like a clean, vicious check to me by Patton.
And on that last Rams possession, that was a great opportunity there for Hollis Mulry, and I think it was all set up by that ground ball by Devin Russell. It looked like Taylor Wolf from Ludlowe had a really good shot at that ground ball, but Russell came out of nowhere, scooped it up off the draw, and just gave her team a good opportunity.
Definitely. Here's Mazio now with it. Giving it off to Kessler. Now down low. Wolf has it. Kessler looking for the cutter, but doesn't quite make connection. And Mahoney, with the almost letting go there, saves it.
And Ludlow's going to be able to double team as they're still man up for another minute and 17 seconds.
Great transition game from New Canaan. And looks as if they might settle it until they're even again.
Great job by the New Canaan defense there, getting a save, getting a stop, and successfully clearing the ball so they can run out the remaining 50 seconds of this penalty and get back to full strength before they attack on offense.
Here's Harden cutting through the middle. Great grab by Russell before that ball almost went out of bounds.
It looked to me like Kaylee Harden might have had a shot there if she wanted it, Perrin. She was trying to run out the penalty and looking to pass first, but I think she could have shot that one.
White is really widening the gap between them and the goal. Here's Patton back in the game. Underwood tries to make a pass, but Summers intercepts it, and now will run all the way up the field once again.
And after all of that time they spent killing the penalty, the first pass they try to make after it releases is a turnover.
Ball's loose. Reed comes up with it. Here's Harden within the middle now.
I'd like to see the Rams take some time off the clock this possession. Coming down to 5 minutes left in the half. They have a pretty comfortable 4-goal lead. Definitely no rush from them.
Here's Nolan with the shot. Scores, bottom right corner. That was great. She comes off right from that ISO pick and goes right in to score that goal.
Well, when you have an opportunity like that, definitely not something you want to pass up. Great shot from her to extend the Rams lead even further.
Hey, Jack, take care. Goal, Rams, Stella Nolan.
Last time they saw Ludlowe was in the FCX semifinals where New Canaan won 16-5. That's a really high scoring game, and honestly, it might be able to get all the way up to 16 again this game.
And that win was en route to a FCAC championship win over Darien, their first since 1993. A feat that they will try to accomplish again this season.
Here's Norton picking up that bouncing ball. Pass it in the middle to Nolan, who quickly passes it off to Harden. There's Lexi Tully down low at X. Passes off to Nolan, who cuts, but gets checked by Summers. And Nolan gets the first hash.
That was honestly a good play there by Summers. I think that would have been a goal if she did not make that play.
Yeah.
Nolan's been really lethal inside so far.
Shot and scored off the 8-meter. Back-to-back goals by Stella Nolan, the junior.
And a very impressive showing here from the Rams. 8-2 already. 4 minutes left to go in the first half. They couldn't have imagined a better start to the game than this.
New Canaan goal, number 5, Stella Nolan.
And certainly some of New Canaan's offensive success can be attributed to Kaylee Harton's success on the draw.
Yes.
She's been excellent tonight. She's giving her team so many possessions and opportunities to score.
Definitely. It's big to win the draw controls. Ludlowe wins their first draw control in a while. Eckert will try and get that, but that ball is too bouncy and will go out of bounds. It'll be White's ball.
And that's just a really tough break there for Ludlowe. Coach Fellows is definitely going to hate to see something like that. They've been letting up a huge streak by the Rams, finally get a possession and just turn it over thanks to a bad pass.
Mahoney gives it to Patton. Patton now using her wheels, runs down the field. Great cut by Harden there. Norton looking to go to goal. Gets pushed away by Kesser.
And we're seeing just such great off-ball movement here from the Rams. It's something that Coach Woods really emphasizes.
Wow, there's another top shelf shot by Patton. That'll be her third today. Patton with the hat trick.
And with that kind of movement, Ludlowe just could not keep up. It was only a matter of time for one of those cutters cut loose and got open, which Patton did there, and just gave her another great opportunity in goal.
Rams goal, Dylan Patton, assist Kaylee Harden, timeout.
And if you're Coach Woods right now talking to your team in the huddle, you definitely want to praise the girls for the things they've done well so far.
Yes.
They've looked great on defense, great on offense. Definitely want to keep your foot on the gas. Ludlow's a good team. They can obviously bounce back from a 7-goal deficit, so you don't want to give up on this game. But as a coach, you're definitely happy.
Oh, yes. Game Time CT came out with a 25 SCAC player to watch list for 2022, and Callie Summers was on it, as well as 4 New Canaan girls, Hardin, Claire Mahoney, Mulry, and Patton. I mean, you definitely want to watch these 5 girls.
Yeah, Perrin, the New Canaan roster is definitely stacked this year. So much talent in the senior class. And it's really supplemented by their very talented sophomores,
Yes.
including Tully, Norton, and Devin Russell, of course.
All right, and we're back after that timeout. Those are 2 familiar faces down on the draw control, Kessler and Hardin.
It'll be very interesting to see if Coach Fellows made any adjustments with his defense to kind of account for and cover those cutters that New Canaan has off the ball, because so far Ludlow's really struggled
Yes.
to play good defense on those.
Russell passing it off to another sophomore, Izzy Apelt. There's Tully at X again.
And Lexi Tully's been quiet so far this game on the scoring front, but interesting to see if she can get involved.
Definitely. There's Russell cutting past her defender and shooting it low side left. It's a great shot. That's her 2nd goal of the game so far, still in the first half.
Great job there by Devin Russell. That's what we call an unassisted goal in lacrosse. She did it all herself. Dodged her defender, took it right to the cage, and finished.
Rams goal, Devin Russell.
Ball went pretty high off of that draw. And Patton will come up with it. Great ground ball. Pass to Hardin, who shoots and scores back-to-back goals. One from Russell, now one from Hardin.
And Perrin, I didn't think I would be bringing this up in the first half of this game, but one more goal from the Rams and it's mercy rule. So once the Rams are up 10, the clock will continue to run through goals and penalties. And so there will be a running clock if they score another goal.
That must be a great feeling if you're New Canaan.
Definitely.
Goal by Kaylee Hart, assist to Dylan Patton.
Summers is back on the draw for Fairfield. Hardin coming up with it out of that dog pile. Now Patton going in fast and strong in the middle, shoots and scores another one. 3 in a row, back to back to back. Patton now with 4 goals.
Just an unstoppable performance by Pat, and nothing the defense could do there. They didn't really adjust, just kind of dodged through all of them and finished the shot. Great play by her.
Very impressive.
Just like that, the Rams are up 10 now, so the clock will be continuing to run through all stoppages of play.
Summers goes down. It will be Blues ball. Pass it to Kesser. Now to Bernstein. Bernstein's trying to look for something. She will get a spot at the 8-meter.
Definitely an opportunity you need to convert on when you're down big in a game like this.
Wow, and she didn't take it. It's very interesting.
Maybe she was unaware of how much time was left on the clock, but Ludlowe should definitely be in desperation
Yes.
mode, which it does not seem like they were right there.
Official timeline for halftime, 10, 7. Excellent choice.
Well, it's going to be 12-2 at the half. We've seen both sides have been doing great. Ludlowe has been lacking a little bit on their defense because New Canaan is clearly getting 12 goals off. But Kennedy Carr, their goalie, is doing a great job. She's had some amazing saves. And it's just really tough to go up against, amazing D1 commits, Patton, Mulry, Harden. Those shots are probably really hard.
Definitely, and an ideal start for the Rams. You know, when the mercy rule is being imposed on your team, you've had an excellent start to the game, up 12-2 going into half. Ludlow's definitely going to need to make some changes if they want to get back in this game, Perrin.
Definitely. Now we'll take a moment to thank our sponsors. This game is sponsored by our NC Rams All Sports Booster Club Platinum and Gold sponsors. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Walter Stewart's. Walter Stewart's Market has supported NC Rams athletics and our entire New Canaan community for years. Walter Stewart's is your fresh local market. We'd like to thank our Platinum sponsors, Melissa Rambuya and Christian Haro, the premier real estate partnership in Fairfield County, for all your real estate needs. We'd like to thank our Platinum sponsors and NCHS alumni, Leo and Steve Carl of Carl Chevrolet, who have been proud supporters of local athletic programs for generations. Their dealership has been serving Fairfield County since 1927. Their team is ready to assist you with all your automotive needs. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, William Fessler Family Dentistry, the dental office of your entire family's dental needs. At William Fessler's Family Dentistry, smile, you're in good hands. We would like to thank our gold sponsors. Renaissance Partners is a family-owned and New Canaan-based residential building and remodeling company serving all of Fairfield County. Thank you to our gold sponsor, Performance Optimal Health, with advanced level professionals and a team approach to healthcare. Their mission is to empower athletes and their families to live better. They offer their congratulations to all teams competing this season. And again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. The NC Rams All Sports Booster Club supports all New Canaan High School athletics. Go Rams! And we're back after the half. We've got 25 more minutes left into the game, and the Rams are up 12-2 against the Fairfield Ludlowe Falcons.
That's right, Perrin. Definitely going to be an interesting half. New Canaan's got a huge lead. Not sure how close this one's going to be. New Canaan's just been too dominant. Ludlowe just cannot handle them at all defensively. With so many scorers on this Rams team, it's just really tough for a defense to stop them. Devin Russell, Lexi Tully, Kaylee Harden, Dylan Patton, Hollis Mulry. There's just so many offensive weapons, and Ludlowe has just had no answer for them.
Definitely. It's hard to just double team one girl like New Canaan can with Summers, but when you have 5 girls that are just scoring multiple goals this game, it's really hard to just lock down them as a defense. Summers is back on the draw control against Harden. New Canaan has won 6 and Ludlow's won 2 over the course of that first half of draw controls.
You got to feel for Summers out there. She has 2 of her team's 2 goals, and they're down big, but she's just really put up a outstanding effort trying to keep her team in this game.
Yeah. Great check by Kaylee, but the rest didn't like that one. It's going to be Ludlow's ball.
Kaylee Harden certainly underrated for her defensive ability. Definitely gets lots of praise for her offensive talent, but she's a very quick player and a great defender too.
Yes. Here's Summers looking to try and get something set up. Canaan's defense is playing really tight and far out. Normally they're a little bit laid back. Here's Patterson now, who is committed as a junior to Gettysburg.
And Perrin, it looks like New Canaan kept all their starters out there to start the half.
Start off strong.
Typically, you might see some younger players, some bench players get some minutes in a blowout game like this. But Coach Woods is going for a state championship this season. She needs her best players to have lots of experience under their belt.
Looks like that's a charge call for Nolan.
And that's a call you don't see very often in girls lacrosse, but good defense there by Ludlowe to force the call and give themselves another possession.
There's Annie Loon getting pushed by the white defense. And Mulry will be giving a yellow card from that. That's got to be like the 4th yellow card this game.
That's right, and Mulry does not seem very happy about that one, but a 2-minute man-up opportunity for Ludlowe, and definitely something they need to capitalize on. But previously on their man-up opportunities, Ludlowe has just not created any offense at all, and the man-down defense from New Canaan has looked really phenomenal.
Normally teams can capitalize on that man-down defense, but not Ludlowe today.
I just think they're really not moving very well off the ball. They're trying to cut, but none of them are really running full speed, and the New Canaan defenders are having no issues.
Yeah. Oh, wow, what a great juke there. But a great recover by Barron.
And Barron is just one of the best defenders on this team. She's very quick, very smart player. Always does a great job sticking with her opponent and
just
making
like
great
glue.
plays.
Ludlowe will get an 8-meter shot. Here's an opportunity. She goes in. Wow, she scores that one with 3 defenders on her. Coco Norman with the goal.
In a tough position to put Mahoney in. An excellent goalie. He's done great this game so far. Committed to Brown next year to play lacrosse.
Yeah.
But on an 8-meter opportunity like that, when the Ludlowe player just snipes a low shot, nothing much you can do as the goalie.
Yeah, those 8 meters are so tough. It's really luck.
That's right.
The lone goal scorer, number 11, Coco Norman.
And that's a good start to the half from the Falcons, but with 21, just under 22 minutes left to go in this one, it seems like that took a bit too much time to score that one goal. And they were down 10 coming in a half.
Yeah,
Definitely need to pick it up offensively.
they're going to need to go on a run. Looks like Ludlow's going to win that one again with Norman picking it up.
But if that win on the draw is a sign of things to come for Ludlowe, they're going to have a chance to get a bit closer in this game, because in the first half, the draw was just so dominated by wins from Kaylee Harden that New
Yeah.
Canaan was just controlling the possession the entire time.
Yep. Here's Lowe on Summers. And she'll get a horizontal stick call. Defense is still man down for another 13 seconds. Summers looking to dish it out. She does, tries to get it to Eckert, but it gets swatted out by the defense. Apelt's gonna pick it up now.
That was great man down defense by the Rams that series, and they had a fast break right there, missed the pass, but
Great pickup by Carr. Harden snatches that one up. That was great.
just superior athleticism there by Harden.
And stick skills.
Great job.
Yeah.
Snag that one out of the air. Steal that Ludlowe possession from them.
All right. The field is now even. No one is man down. So let's see what New Canaan's plan of action is.
It's good to see Mulry on the field for the Rams after serving that 2-minute penalty. Definitely happy to have her back there. She scored several goals today. Just been a great asset for them on the offensive end.
Here's Patton. Looking for the cut in. She does. She jukes out two defenders. She shoots, but Carr with the great save.
And Patton has just been great today, finishing those inside all afternoon long. She didn't get that one, but that's a rare miss from her.
Ball gets turned over again. Now Mulry has possession.
And smart play there by Mulry to settle it down and initiate kind of her team to just spin the ball around the perimeter.
Yeah.
They've been running a lot. The team's tired. Just got to settle it down, get a quality look, set up their offense, and
Yeah.
do what they've done all game long.
I'm surprised Ludlowe isn't putting any more pressure on them. You
Yeah.
know, maybe you would double someone or just try and get the ball back. 19 minutes isn't a lot of time in lacrosse to score that many goals. Here's
Complete-
Mulry with the cut. She shoots, gets deflected by Carr. Tully's going to win that chase again.
Great hustle there by Tully. That's just vital to keep your team with
Definitely.
possession of the ball, up 9, second half. And like you said earlier, I'm surprised Ludlow's just not really putting any pressure on the
Yeah.
ball.
They're hanging back by the 8. Here's Harden looking, dumps it off to Patton. Patton goes right into the goal. She makes it look too easy. That's going to be her 5th goal of the game.
As I said earlier, Patton doesn't miss many of those easy looks inside, and when she gets a shot like that, she's going to take it, and more times than not, she's going to finish.
Goal for the Rams, Dylan Patton. Assist for the Rams, Kaylee Hard.
Here comes 2 subs for the Rams, Molly Reed and Devin Russell.
They'll be giving Kaylee Harden a well-needed rest. She's been dominating on both ends of the field.
Here's someone new on the draw control for New Canaan, sophomore Devin Russell up against Summers.
And Devin Russell is also very skilled on the draw, but we see the height advantage that Summers
Yes.
has just really really helps her out against some shorter players on the draw.
Definitely. Summers looking to do something with it, but is being doubled.
It's a great adjustment by Coach Woods, doubling Summers when she tries to go to the goal.
Yeah.
She torched them for 2 goals in the first half, and that's a good adjustment.
Chandler trying to get through, but Barron and Lowe are unstoppable together.
Carolyn Barron's providing help defense from the crease on a play like that. Just preventing the Ludlowe attacker from getting an easy shot on the crease and providing some help to I believe it was Hard in there.
Nolan playing up on Summers now. Summers tries to drive, gets through her, gets through another one, shoots, and she scores right past 3 defenders and Claire Mahoney, making the score 13-4.
And until that, it was good defense on that sequence for
It
the
was.
Rams. They were communicating well, getting around picks, and really staying with the cutters. But when Summer just takes it herself straight to the cage, there's not much you can do to stop her. 6'1", unstoppable player, really, going straight to the goal.
Definitely. And you can just see that in her stats this game. She now has a hat trick for the Falcons. Here's sophomore Lexi Tully now up at the draw. Great scoop up there by Summers.
And there we see Ludlowe win 2 draws in a row thanks to that height of Callie Summers. Maybe
Yeah.
they want to bring Kaylee Harden back on the field because she was definitely imposing her will on those draws earlier. And it looks like Ludlow's trying to spread the Rams out here to set up their offense. They might be looking to set something
yeah.
up inside.
That might be a good tactic. Wow, great contact by Nolan on Summers. Summers does get past her, though, and she scores another one on Mahoney. Summers now has 2 back-to-back goals.
And Nolan was really trying to force Summers to the right there, but she lost leverage, and Summers was able to kind of drive back inside, and I think she switched to her left hand there to finish that one, but great goal by Summers.
Goal by the Falcons, number 8, Callie Summers.
If you're Coach Woods, you might want to make an adjustment here following back-to-back goals from Summers.
Definitely.
And add in a double team, maybe some help coming from the crease when she takes her defender 1v1.
Yeah. You don't want them to go on a too big of a run.
Rams still possessing an 8-goal lead, but Falcons are definitely creeping back into this one.
Here's Harden back on the draw control. Let's see if she can stop Summers' win, 2-time win.
Certainly miss Harden's presence on the field as she took that breather right there. Falcons were able to go on a 3-0 run.
Kaylee tries to grab that one, but Summers is just has that little inch on her.
We're certainly seeing Summers' basketball background shine through as she's really just reaching up, going to get the ball like it's a rebound.
Yeah, she won Player of the Year in basketball and was on the first team All FCAC this season. Very impressive. Here's Ludlowe now spreading it out once again. Dumps it off to Ecker. Ecker trying to do that crease roll, but can't get past Lowe.
Great defense here by Jade Lowe, one of the most athletic players on the Rams defense. She can box jump over 4 feet. A freak athlete, if you will.
Russell now up on Summers. And Summers is going to draw a foul from Russell. Here's an open cutter. She shoots, and Mahoney with the amazing save from Kessler's shot.
Absolutely sensational save there by Claire Mahoney. One-on-one with the goalie, but
That was
Claire Mahoney
great.
wins those 1v1s.
Harden tries to shoot that off the transition, but it goes just wide. Here's Tully trying to crease roll. Looking for a cutter, passes to Mulry. Gets popped out of her stick.
Mulry was unable to finish that one, but that's just sensational vision by Lexi
Oh, yeah.
Tully. Just saw the open Mulry cutting,
Yeah,
threw
in
a pass
split
on a
second.
dime.
Yeah, that's crazy. Here's Summers now.
This is varsity, yes, sir. No, they start about 10 minutes
Zooming right past New Canaan's ride.
around quarter to 7. Okay, thank you.
Norman off to Bernstein.
It seems to me that Ludlow's been dominating the time of possession here in the second half. A very different story from the first half, in which
Yeah.
New Canaan had the ball pretty much the entire time.
They just can't finish.
Yeah, they've really struggled to convert their shots, as we saw in that last possession with a great save from Mahoney.
Yeah. Here's Wolf down low, looking to pass it off to Eckert, but she missed it. Now Russell will bring it up on the field.
And that turnover can be attributed to Jade Lowe with some great defense. She got her stick in the passing lane, deflected that pass, and forced the turnover for her defense.
Russell to Nolan. Nolan now wide open. Will she go all the way? No, she gets crashed in upon by the whole defense out there. And there's
Nolan-
another yellow card given out.
Nolan tried to do it all herself there, just right through the teeth of the defense, but she succeeds in securing herself an 8-meter opportunity, which she's definitely deadly on.
Shoots and scores. That is Nolan's third goal. She's got herself a hat trick.
And Nolan showing us why she's committed only as a junior to Michigan for lacrosse next year. Great player, great defender, and as we saw there, an excellent scorer. And that was the first time we've really gotten to see New Canaan's man-up defense have some success this game. Great job by them capitalizing on the opportunity, and they will still be man-up for another minute and 50 seconds here.
Ludlowe winning that draw control. Norman will have possession. Bernstein hands it off to Chandler. Chandler trying to dodge Apelt, but Apelt is not giving up.
Not sure what they called on the field there, Perrin, but looks like they're counting to see if Ludlow's offsides,
Oh,
possibly.
yeah. Yeah, they've got to have 4 back on defense if they're man down.
And that'll be New Canaan ball on the offsides.
That's just a lousy mistake you don't want to be making to lose possession.
Especially when you're man down, because
Yeah.
they were trying to run out that penalty there, but now New Canaan has an offensive possession.
Here's Tully down below, looking for a cutter. Russell now with it. Tries to go in, but Summers has got lockdown defense on her.
surprising that Tully hasn't scored a goal yet. She's definitely one of their best offensive players, and
Yeah.
love to see her get involved here.
Looking for a cutter, gives it to Harden. Harden going through the middle, pulls out, gives it to Reed.
Great shot fakes there by Harden to create some space. She might have had a shot there, but she wisely passed it up.
Tully to Nolan. Nolan spins around and Carr blocks that. But Mulry's going to intercept it. Great way to keep possession there.
Great play by Mulry. Good awareness on the ride to just keep her head up, stay aware, and just get right in the passing lane of Carr's pass on the clear. And these are the mistakes that Ludlow's just been making all game long. That's really crushed them. It's a major reason they're down by 9 right now. They just haven't done the little things right. Haven't made good passes. Haven't been able to clear the ball. And New Canaan's done all of those things very well.
Yeah, and to see that so early in the season that New Canaan is just striving is really great. Their stick skills are great. Your defense is on fire, even man down, man up. So it's just really great to see that so early on.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see what this New Canaan team can do this season, especially in the postseason.
There's Tully trying to look for her goal. Great John from Hollis to get the 8-meter shot.
Really smart play by her. We know that she can finish these at will.
Mulry going in, tries to shoot it. It bounces just off the wrong bounce. And Sophia LaFallis will get it.
That's a really rare miss from Hollis Mulry on the 8-meter. She just bounced that one right to the right of the cage. And nothing much you can really do after one like that, but Ludlowe will take over.
High pass there, but Summers will recover it. Hands it off to their goalie, Carr. Armin bobbles with it, but gets it. Great passing by Ludlowe off that transition.
Also good communication by the Rams defense to recover, everyone get back in their positions and set up.
There's Chandler now. Great save by Mahoney, who had to come out a little bit out of her crease just to get that ball. That was a great block by her.
When you look at the way Mahoney's played today, it's no wonder the Rams have a 9-goal lead. When you're just preventing teams from scoring easy goals on you, it's just such a blessing to an offense that can also score many goals.
Here's Mulry back at X.
And no sense of urgency here from the Rams, really. They're up big, approaching under 7 minutes left to go in this one. They're content to move the ball around, burn some clock.
Fancy footwork there by Harden. Mulry looking for an open cutter. Gives it off to Nolan.
As a reminder, though, if the Rams score one more goal and extend their lead to 10, there will be a mercy rule imposed, which will allow the clock to be continuously running, which will speed up the end to this one.
So it would not be good for Ludlowe.
That is right.
There's another shot off by Mulry, but Carr will have an incredible save from that bullet of a shot Mulry just took.
That was a great save by Carr, and a great job getting it to Summers, their best player for the clear.
Yes. Summers trying to go all the way, but she'll bring it back out by getting pushed out by White's defense. Pass to Eckert. Eckert takes the shot, goes top right off and into the goal past Claire Mahoney.
And Perrin, I think Summers was relieved to pass the ball off to Eckert there. She looked exhausted after running all the way down the field, clearing it herself. She just dumped it off to Eckert to finish for her.
Yeah, almost 100 yards she just ran. impressive, some of the stamina that these girls have.
Definitely, and it's still early in the season, so some of these players are coming off seasons in different sports, like
Yeah.
hockey, which require different sort of stamina skills, but they're working to get it in lacrosse shape and get ready for the rest of the season.
Here's Russell on the draw now. Harden's going to grab it for the Rams.
And New Canaan can really afford to just take this one slow, especially because Ludlow's shown some signs of life offensively as of late. They definitely want to keep the ball on their end of the field. Just have a nice long control possession.
Definitely. Patton looks like she wants that. She shoots and she scores right through 4 defenders.
Well, no point of holding on to the ball when you have players like Dylan Patton, I guess. You can just dodge straight to the goal and score at will. She's one of the best one-on-one dodgers on this team, and
Yes.
Coach Woods definitely loves to have a player like that on her roster who can just give them a goal at any time without even needing to really set up their offense.
Definitely. 6 goals in 1 game, and the game's not even over yet. That is really impressive.
And I'm sure Callie Summers is just exhausted right now, just doing everything for her team, taking
I
all the
would be.
draws. She hasn't come off the field, it feels like, for the past 10 minutes.
Looks like Bernstein might come up with that. Great body by Dylan Patton. But they're going to give it to Ludlowe. Norman now with it. Great ride by Tully. Norman passes that one off.
Tully just showing off her agility and speed there, just really doing a great ride, and there they go, turning the Ludlowe over.
Yeah. Here goes Patton.
Really no sense of urgency here from Ludlowe, as we've been saying.
I know. They're playing so far out, or so close in. I'm surprised they're not pushing them.
It almost seems like New Canaan could just continue to pass the ball around the perimeter for the next 4 minutes and just run the clock all the way out.
They're making it almost too easy for them to secure the win.
I mean, it's no wonder the Rams have been able to maintain such a big lead. There's just no pressure on the ball, no sense of urgency, and Lexi Tully's just standing at X right now with no pressure on her whatsoever.
And there is no shot clock in girls high school lacrosse, so she can stand there as long as she wants.
That's right. And why not? And one area where New Canaan has just been really superior today has been their fundamentals, just the passing and catching.
Yeah.
As we've seen here, they're able to run out the clocks. They can move the ball efficiently and not turn it over, which is something Ludlowe was not able to do today. They turned the ball over many times on clears, basic passes, and just blew easy opportunities at times where the game was even close.
Right, that's what makes a great team into the best team. If you don't have to work on stick skills during practice, you do that on your own time. And clearly, the New Canaan girls, that's what they do.
Yeah, and if you just look at the results the girls have seen these first 2 games, they definitely look poised to be in a position to repeat their FCAC title from last year, and they definitely want to get that state title this year. Definitely have the talent, the players to do it.
Two minutes and 30 seconds remaining left in the game. And we'll see New Canaan just run out the clock.
And there were some interesting players involved this game compared to last game. We saw many of the same faces: Stella Nolan, Devin Russell, Kaylee Harden, Dylan Patton, some Hollis Mulry. But as I mentioned a few times, it was interesting to see Lexi Tully not really get as involved as she was in the Stanford game. Definitely some girls who stepped up today, and others who kind of played a more passive role in the offense, feeding the ball and creating opportunities in other ways for their team.
Yeah, Tully had some great assists. I mean, this team, New Canaan, they connect so well. They can throw a dime in a split second, and it'll end up in a goal. It's amazing to watch them.
Yeah, with a team with so much talent in their senior class, you know they've played together for years.
Right.
They're just gelling well, great chemistry. I feel like that's especially seen on the defensive end, Parent. Only allowing 6 goals. They held Stanford to 4, I believe, and they've just really communicated well, moved well, and played great defense all year.
You can hear the defense all the way up from the press box sometimes. They talk so loud.
Yeah, great. They always communicate very well, and the defense is really anchored by the leadership of Claire Mahoney, who just operates from the cage, dictates where her team's got to be. Really helps out her team.
Under a minute to go.
In the last 2 games, this game and Stanford for New Canaan have been pretty much blowouts, but they're definitely going to have some tougher FCI opponents the upcoming stretch.
Wow, and you did not expect that one with 25 seconds left to go. Patton with the great bullet of a shot. That's going to add to 7 goals this game.
Dylan Patton adding insult to injury there, extending their lead to 10. And the clock's just going to run out on this one with the mercy rule being imposed, but just a great performance by the Rams. They're definitely looking poised to get into some tougher games later in the season. The team looks like it's clicking on all cylinders. They're ready to continue the success and take it in the next few games.
Definitely. With the 16-6 win, the Rams are going to be 2-0 now, and Ludlowe will be 0-2, opposite records. We'll see New Canaan play Bronxville sometime later this week. That'll be a great matchup again, too. There's not much else to say here other than Patton with 7 goals. She had 50 goals out of the whole season last year. I think she might be able to beat that record this year.
She was definitely the MVP today.
Yeah.
7 goals. What can you say? Unstoppable.
Definitely. Thanks for joining us. And we will be brought to you by the sponsors in a sec. This game is sponsored by our NC Rams All Sports Booster Club Platinum and Gold sponsors. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Walter Stewart. Walter Stewart's Market has supported NC Ram athletics and our entire New Canaan community for years. Walter Stewart's is your fresh local market. We'd like to thank our Platinum sponsors, Melissa Rambuya and Kristen Harrow, the premier real estate partnership in Fairfield County for all your real estate needs. We'd like to thank our Platinum sponsors and NCHS alumni, Leo and Steve Carl of Carl Chevrolet, who've been proud supporters of local athletic programs for generations. Their dealership has been serving Fairfield County since 1927. Their team is ready to assist you with all your automotive needs. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, William Fessler Family Dentistry, the dental office for your entire family's dental needs. At William Fessler's Family Dentistry, smile, you're in good hands. We would also like to thank our gold sponsor. Renaissance Partners is a family-owned and New Canaan-based residential building and remodeling company serving all of Fairfield County. Thank you to our gold sponsor, Performance Optimal Health. With advanced level professionals and a team approach to healthcare, their mission is to empower athletes and their families to live better. They offer their congratulations to all teams competing this season. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. The NC Rams All Sports Booster Club supports all New Canaan High School athletics. Go Rams!